Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Rodgers on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. From the gun, Rivers. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers, Campbell making the catch. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 28 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22.
A gain of 22 yards.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down?
There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron, 45 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That ties
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tackle made at the
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Colts 14. Steelers 7.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
7-yard pickup.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Roethlisberger going to get this one to Connor, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Vance McDonald.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
2 yards on the
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chris Boswell.
Jalen Samuels, 6 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
At 14.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
For Pittsburgh.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
3rd and long for Rivers. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. That's to his running back, complete. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Catch made here by Campbell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down. Rivers again. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. There he goes, right side. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
And the Steeler 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Smith-Schuster. A gain of 16 on the play. But it's 3rd down.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Ben to throw again. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Smith-Schuster.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. 12 yards there as they down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will hand a counter. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms have ever been.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard.
Following the interception here, Rivers looking for Campbell down, and this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. He's at the 30, past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 5-yard line.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points. It was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball park.